Hunker down. Better hunker down. Tennessee's coming to get you.
I'm not so sure about that one. the way that the Dogs looked last week.
Tell you what, it's a wild card season in college football. It's going to be wide open.
Well, and this 41st Ryder Cup has become that way after the morning session. Just what a great comeback by the European team. I just, I can't take my hat off enough for the comeback. And I mean, not just barely squeaking by like they did on Friday, Saturday, just even have a chance on Sunday like they did at Medina. But, I mean, they have just dominated the afternoon here.
And given the influx of new players, that's a great confidence builder for Europe. Stayed calm, answered back, and certainly sends a message to Ryder Cup USA. No lead may be safe.
Well, Captain Love at least has put all his players out there, and they've got a taste of what it is. And Fitzpatrick and Chris Wood are the two for the European team that have not gotten out onto the golf course.
Well, a little disappointing here for Matt Kuchar, but Kuchar said that you said that Kuchar would have trouble on with this whole location anyway.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's always going to be able to put it in the center of the green, but it just doesn't fit his eye. Anything on the left-hand side, because he likes to let everything bleed a little bit left to right. But right now, he would dearly, dearly love the snakes and magic right here. Just slow down. He needs to slow down.
There's a lot of work coming back. Dustin Johnson will get his opportunity. Third Ryder Cup participant in 2010 and then 12. And that leave 14. Talk about building confidence too. You get McIlroy, Thomas Pieters. You know, that's how you groom a young Ryder Cup player, implementing that way.
It would not surprise me to see McIlroy out with Fitzpatrick in the morning.
Have him work that rookie magic again.
At least try. Now Dustin Johnson. For birdie.
So, like Kuchar's chicken on the bone there. Part of a big afternoon. The Ryder Cup Europe is unfolding right here on this par 3.
Wow, this could put the European team 4 up with 5 to play.
Pieters does just that. Wow. Wow. Welcome to Ryder Cup.
They were doing, and then now this young man, Thomas Pieters, right there, and watch his hand. Yep. Raises the finger. Then McIlroy. I've seen that look before in the Ryder Cup.
153 yards.
I saw this hole earlier with the 3 bunkers down the right-hand side. To get at this whole location, it is a must that you put the ball in the fairway. 24 paces on, 6 from that right-hand side. Now Thomas Pieters with his tee shot. And you talk about a player with some length. This guy can absolutely starch it out there.
It's prodigious, isn't it, Billy Cratchit? I've come to have a little look at the tee ball here on 14. Struck well.
And it just catches the bunker, Luke.
Big birdie made back at 13 to give him a chance to close out the match here. The best driver in the game on the tee. Down this left half of the fairway is the place to end up. That's exactly in that spot, perhaps a little bit too far left. Oh, look out, took up the boundary fence. Yeah, that's not going to be easy at all down in there. Big, thick tree trunks in your way.
Maybe just a little bit of a crease for the Americans. You can see Dustin on the far right-hand side. He's going to hit that cut shot that he's pretty much gone to full-time now.
Hasn't it become just this potent whip and a stock cut that goes 330?
Well, and that seems to be pretty good right there.
Yeah, that's laced. That's perfect. He'll end up down in that Justin Rose spot from a couple of groups ago.
That is a nice gear to have.
Just a little cut 330-yarder, Billy Cratchit.
Don't have it.
Any good?
Now Kuch. That lean right there tells me it's down the right-hand side.
And those bunkers are there as well.
All right, we're going to step away from 14, and we'll get you to and Willett. Maybe the lone point of the afternoon for the Ryder Cup USA team.
But a very, very important lone point.
Yeah, there was no way that Davis Love III could have them give this all back.
No.
In the afternoon.
You couldn't go 4-0-0-4.
If anything, we can say on pop to the left.
Pieters from the bunker. Looks to be a pretty good lie, Luke.
It is, Billy, and it's all on his shoulders because Rory Mcilroy is up against the out-of-bounds fence. So can the young Belgian deliver another important shot? Has it got enough to cover the bunker? It does. Has it caught the green? No, it hasn't.
No, that's long. That's short-sighted right there. And that's in a trampled down area where the spectators have been. That's going to be tough to get a club up underneath that cleanly.
Here's Rory McIlroy. That was his T-ball. He's punching this out. Up against the fence.
Yes, that lie was nothing to do. Just play it back out to the fairway. Be there for 2 is a better outcome than having to take your drop.
Come on, Deej. Yeah, DJ.
Here's Dustin Johnson. Hitting that Luke LVT ball out there.
That's in the go zone, isn't it? Wouldn't you? How much would you pay for one of those on command?
Well, you
Sell
shortchanged
for $1 million a year, couldn't you?
Yeah, well, you shortchanged Dustin. He hit it 346, not 330. 122 to the hole.
And the perfect angle. We saw Rose make a birdie from this spot just a couple of groups ago. Strong looking shot this.
Fortunate. Not a good shot.
Well, wedge game was a point of emphasis, was it not, Bill, with Dustin Johnson?
At one point
this year?
Yeah, at one point during the year this year, 50 to 125 yards, he was number one. Now Rory.
He hole a wedge last week that was important. Needs to hold this for birdie.
And that releases over the green. And you heard him say flyer. So he'll have that for par. His partner missed the green long and right. And the American team of Dustin Johnson and Matt Kuch on the green with birdie opportunities.
Getting into now or never time for Johnson and Kuch.
There was a loud roar somewhere.
That was over here at 15, and you know it's an American roar. It was massive. It's the match of Holmes and Moore.
Ryan Moore holding a long putt for his birdie.
Well, he made one on 14, so that's consecutive holes. Ryder Cup rookie, the last man picked. He's doing a good job, isn't he?
Indeed he is.
Well, the lie here for Thomas Pieters is it's not kind. It's sitting right down on a really dead patch of grass. And there's a lot of grass around it. It's not one of those shots that you'd fancy getting in close, but it's got plenty of talent.
Well, tough to slide the club up underneath it.
Oh, those roars continue. Correction, that was 15 in that birdie. In the Ryan Moore, J.B. Holmes, and Garcia Cabrera Bello match. Garcia and Cabrera Bello are now 2 up in that one.
With 2, 5, and 4 wins confirmed, gentlemen. And watch Matt Kuch whistle his way over to his putt here on 14. Currently 4 down, but just trying to perhaps find a little bit of rhythm late in this first day.
This would be a bonus if you get this.
This will be his first birdie of the match.
Well, one thing Dustin Johnson's just been able to get off that is an excellent read. Almost exactly the same line as Matt Kuch.
Even though Kuch are marked, you know you've got the par. Oh, it's just hammered right there.
Pounded it.
Okay, you can leave it. All right.
Now Rory needs to chip this in for the half. And given the fact he was up against that out-of-bounds fence, that'd be enormous.
Won't get there. Thomas Pieters.
Well, he did it on the last hole, the par 3. Can he do it again here at the 14th, the par 4? This would keep he and Rory Mcilroy 4 up. And they would be 4 up with 4 to play and secure another half point for the Europeans.
That's a good confident roll. Scooted left.
That's a lack of concentration. That is
Wasn't close.
That is a lack of concentration right there.
Wow, well, that's a turn of events because, I mean, this is a borderline gimme. He has to make it. Must make it.
Well, that was a long way home. Wow. What a hole. As it is. Now 3 up with 4 to go. And, for both of you guys, I just wonder how much, as we look at hole number 15, 408.
Yeah, dogleg to the left. Not a long par 4, but you can kind of pick your poison as to what you want to do. We saw in the morning half, Patrick Reed take it way down there, but if you hit it to the top of the hill, you're going to have somewhere around 150 yards to the hole. Hole location. 21 paces on. 5 from that left-hand side. And you can see everything just gently eases its way towards the water. Kind of a kidney-shaped green.
Well, as mentioned,
You heard the speed that Patrick Reed got today. It was impressive, but now on the tee, 15, and that is a quick pickup of the tee right there, Luke.
Oh, it's another bomb. This is huge.
that swing had some anger in it.
You could throw it on from there.
You know where that is, Vince? That's in that divot-free zone.
It's real clean over there.
DFC. Yep. I don't think Matt Kuch even saw that line. Doesn't matter though.
And the Kuch just
He's one out there.
Dustin Johnson said, "Is that a little draw? Are you kidding?" But you can certainly utilize that slope. But this young man right here, they talk about Colsarts from Belgium as being very long. This young man can also move it.
And ran hot. 4th in Rio, 2nd in the Czech Republic, and then 1 in Denmark to play his way on to Darren Clark's team. This one's headed right. Just in the second cut of rough there.
Sir, you may have to move that tripod.
May have been a little unlucky. That ball may continue to turn left, but now McIlroy.
Well, he knows what he has to chase.
Well, by that reaction, he's done everything he wanted to with the tee shot.
Yep, hashtag putt. That's big.
How much fun to watch Johnson and McIlroy off the tee box. That is awesome.
Well, if you got to give the advantage to the Americans on this hole, simply because you got Kuchar and Dustin Johnson in the fairway.
Shop online at PGA.com for the best selection of Ryder Cup team uniforms and merchandise. Go to PGA.com. Shop. Walking through the shadows here in the 5 o'clock hour in Chaska, Minnesota. Turned out to be a beautiful day. It's supposed to be a fabulous week weather-wise, and that means that the course will play fast and should give up birdies. Should be a lot of excitement out here. Heard Luke talking about Thomas Pieters, 4th at the Olympics. And again, in good form. Mentioned some of his recent performances and performances this year. NCAA golf champion, sophomore year at the University of Illinois, the Fighting Illini. Under Coach Mike Small. Does a heck of a job there.
He really
player
does.
in his own right.
Yes. He's played in many PGA championships.
So in the heart of it's Big Ten country. Bill, where you and I are from. The heartland.
Steve Stricker went to school there.
Well, Pieters is impressive. Got him listed at 6'5". I mentioned with Chris Wood, over 6'6". Got some guys. I know who I'm taking in the pickup game.
I'm going to take the guy over on the far left-hand side, Dustin.
Dustin?
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying if I had the European team to
No,
choose.
I didn't think you qualified it. That's David Price on the rules committee, checking with Pieters. Just kind of checking to see if anything was in the way for him. Excuse me, Luke.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Billy, there's a little truck that's actually up on some base wood to stabilise it, and that's a camera truck. And he can play a little shot without needing to move it or take relief, and I wouldn't think he'd want to take relief because the lie is very solid. He's got a lovely angle into this left centre hole location.
Go look at the greens, book. Come on, Thomas. It's all moving right left, right. Are you good?
Okay.
If you get a good lie, even though the rough is short, you get a good lie, 99% of the time the player will want to play it.
It's called for that little knockdown shot which he's played, flying it straight at the greens, a little left.
Oh, it's very nice. No problem at all coming out of there for that second shot.
Ball drive pretty quickly. Got a lot of the club face on that one.
Well, on most days of the week, Matt Kuch would take this drive every day, but he's just been shown up by Rory and DJ. Still, go zone.
Every hole they play from here on out, Luke, they have got to just dial it in at the flag stick.
That was pretty handy, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
This is magnificent. What an atmosphere late on day one. It's like going to the title fights and watching two heavyweight champions just throw big haymakers at each other.
Just take it just a little bit to the right, a little bit beyond the flag stick. You can see he's trying to control the spin.
Well, that's long. It's got to spin a lot.
Not too much.
The DJ's angle is a little bit more acute. You just play across the corner of the pond.
Crowd looking for some magic right here.
They got it.
Late charge.
As you look back, how critical was the putt at 13, the par 3.
Two very good looks for the Americans. And look at Johnson when he walks. Even in competition, he has that kind of a leisurely gait, pace. Bill, he walks like that guy going out to get the mail, coming back into his house.
He slinks like the Pink Panther, doesn't he?
He's got that athletic walk.
He does.
You know, he just kind of,
Breezes.
you know what? I've got some quick. I'm just not going to
Try me.
I'm just not going to show it right now.
I'm going to save that for when I need it in the fourth quarter. Get behind you. You're right, though, Luke. This is a great atmosphere. This is wonderful. What a day. What an opening day.
Well, everything's participated, hasn't it? The calibre of golf has been phenomenal. The weather is outstanding. The fans are immense. And here we are. A little bit of late drama. Every ingredient.
not going to have a chance. Well. So Rory picks up. Now you play partner.
It's a little back to front sloping green, so a little side sloper here for Thomas Pieters. Just needs to, excuse me, work out how high to start it.
Pieters again, first time Ryder Cup participant. What a big opening match for him. Big moments. Quite the baptism.
This is such a big putt. Such a big putt.
Door open. Kuch's birdie try. To win. He does not.
That ball actually did not do what the putt of Pieters did. That actually a little different. See if Dustin can regroup after that little short miss back on the 14th. Look at that grandstand back there. That grandstand will erupt if this one goes in.
Possible Tour Player of the Year. Huge putt for him right here. DJ knocks it home, and we have high drama at Hazeltine National Golf Club.
Well, this is going to be interesting because 3 of the 4 players, Dustin, Pieters, McIlroy, they can all reach this next par 5 and 2.
Here's your crowd shot, Billy. In unison. And to golf tracks we go. And this is the par 5 that you just discussed.
Yeah, the 16th hole, 552. So moved up just a little bit and you take it to the corner. And then from there you make your decision. Put the ball in play. Hole location, 10 paces on, 7 from the left. You can see the flow. Obvious miss that you don't want to have is left and short. But as I said, Vince, 3 of the players can reach this with no problem at all with good tee shots.
Makes it so exciting. type of finish. And flipping 5 through 9 on the back. Normally 5 through 9 during the year, but not for Ryder Cup. 14 through 18 complete the front side. Here's Dustin Johnson once again.
See if he steps on this.
He better.
What are we dialing up? 3 for 35? Little cut.
Boy, that one's got some height to it. That one has some height and some carry to it.
It stayed in the air for a long time. Long time.
Remember a lovely David Faraday line? He said they show movies on flights shorter than that one.
Here's a man that will not get caught up in all of the long tee shots. He'll just continue to try to position the tee shot in the fairway, operate from there.
Yeah, Matt Kuch is always going to give you a look, isn't he? Every hole he's going to be in it.
Now, Thomas Pieters. Last couple of drives, he's missed to the right.
This one's starting out there and heading further, guys. Oh, he got a bit of a break. It got through trees.
Yeah, well, that swing has gotten shorter and shorter since we picked him up. He is really, really feeling the heat right now.
Let's see if McIlroy can put another one out there.
Oh, it's pipe, gentlemen. It's high, it's long, it's in the DJ territory.
Yeah, that was a good-looking golf swing right there. When he finishes that well-balanced, usually a pretty good result.
All right, we're going to step away, but don't leave.
Well, it's certainly big, and if USA could somehow squeeze out a half, then a half a point, and to be leading 5.5 to 2.5 would be critical. Now, Kuch with his second.
It's 248 yards. It's just right of this whole location. Should find the green.
I like the way that they set the course up, Luke, giving pretty much every player in the field the opportunity to get to this par 5 and 2.
Yeah, it's been magic. I mean, what little flick wedges into the last, get at this into.
Yeah, had to be very careful with that one. Ooh, and he wasn't careful enough.
Well, Rory's got 224 yards to this whole location. So he hit a pretty impressive shot into the 18th hole last week, but it mattered.
Yeah, but he needs to come up with a big one right here. You just can't miss left.
There's that lovely balanced finish.
Pretty. Oh. He knows how to perform on the big stage, that's for sure. McIlroy clutch again.
Billy Cratchit, this is in the DFZ or divot-free zone again. Just 211 yards. And this will be tidy too, you'd imagine. Trying to draw one in, but he's saying mud ball, there's water left. Is it long enough?
It is not.
Side on the right. could see a little bit on that, but like a boat. Yeah, there is mud on the right, but it wasn't like a big cloth.
I heard him say saw mud on the right-hand side of the ball. Usually if you have it on the right, it'll go the opposite direction.
Looks all wrapped around. Taking it in, as are the players and spouses and significant others.
Well, gentlemen, they talk so much about trying to grow the game of golf, and I don't think there's any other scene out there that could possibly work better than this. It's majestic. It sells the game exactly how it needs to be delivered.
That's true, Luke. You know, as we had a junior Ryder Cupper in here, Patrick Welch, talking about his dream of being out there as well, and that's where it starts. It starts with the youth and accomplishment, and then getting yourself to the next level, like so many other of these Ryder Cup stars. Here's Rory's second shot from above.
Love this look, and you can see just coming in softly, just never left the center of the green, never brought the water into play. He wants to end it right here.
There's a world-class club hand switch twirl combo, like a baton.
Right now, I'd say anything. There's barely anything. Look at those flags. Just play it right there. 91's your number. Have it close.
There you go, 91 between Thomas Pieters and the hole. Try and knock it close and help his partner. He's just got an eagle opportunity coming up.
Stay.
Nice shot. What a finish. These crowds have not disappointed on this opening day. They've been strong all the way throughout, and they've gotten quite a show from all the players. Terrific afternoon for Ryder Cup Europe, especially after being stunned this morning. Hit with everything and then bouncing back with a courageous performance this afternoon.
Yeah, it all started with, I think, their number one team, Stenson and Rose. They went out there and they played beautifully. They played well in the morning half. They just didn't make the putts. Then this afternoon they got things rolling.
Say contingent, all laser focused on this match.
Yes, they've all come walking past. Tiger, Bubba, Jordan Spieth sitting down at the galaxy of stars.
You give Rory just a little information because it appears as though Kuch's putt is going to be very similar to what the line that Rory has. Pretty much he's going to have the second half of the putt we're going to see from Kuch.
I agree. And he'll probably roll this one just inside Rory's coin.
As we have seen so many times. Center stage. Part of a very, very big moment. See if Pieters is ready.
Yeah, see if Pieters can make a 4 and give him just a kind of free that run up for Eagle just a little bit more.
I thought Pieters showed very well in his debut.
Well, he and Lee Westwood had a rough go of it this morning, but then bounced back nicely with Rory.
And there's a chance to celebrate his first Ryder Cup point here if McIlroy makes this. I'm guessing just outside right edge.
As much as you want to give this a run, you have to be somewhat defensive because it is really quick going in this direction.
McIlroy, take a bow. Europe comes roaring back this afternoon. What a Ryder Cup and what a performance we just saw in this final match.
The comeback by the European team was unbelievable.
Easy way to fight, dude.
He got the line from the putt from Kuch, and then he did the rest. Tell you what, that was a pretty emphatic chest bump right there.
The hero cometh the hour, cometh the man, Rory McIlroy. What about the stage right here to deliver a knockout eagle? Not too dissimilar to how you finished the Tour Championship last week. That was emphatic.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. You know, it's tough out there for us. The crowd are pretty hostile, and you really have to keep your concentration, not to let it get to you sometimes. And, you know, putts like I just held to close out a match, you know, how much it means to us just to silence the crowd as much as we can. And, you know, just I'm so happy to be alongside Thomas this afternoon and help him get his first Ryder Cup point on the board.
Thomas, how special does that sound? Everything you've dreamt of to come out here and do it. You had a tough morning match, but the afternoon you get the point. How good does that feel to now have the monkey off the back?
Yeah, great. You know, to get a point, obviously with Rory is pretty special, and you know, just a great team effort in the afternoon to get 3 points after you know, 4 lost points in the morning is pretty tough to come back from that, and we did a great job in that.
Ryder Cup and match play golf, it's all about momentum. Swept this morning, but you go into the second day only 5-3 down. How huge is that for Europe?
It's massive. I mean, it's momentum. It feels like not quite as much as Medina in 2012, but obviously, you know, getting back to within 2 today, you know, all we wanted to do today was win the session, whether that was 3-1, 2.5, 1.5, whatever. We wanted to win the session, and thankfully we were able to do that. And you know, we're honestly, I think we're going to go into the dressing room and overnight feeling a little bit better than they are.
Yeah, it does smack of Saturday afternoon at Medina. Rory McIlroy, well played. Thomas Pieters, congratulations, you're now a Ryder Cup winner.
Thank you, gentlemen, and thank you, Luke Elvey. Yep, he just wanted to win this session.